Yeah, all right, mate. Nasdaq and S&P here. You're saying if Nasdaq holds the bottom, maybe we'll get a little rip back up. Yeah, it's almost the same as Bitcoin here. This is a monthly chart. Now we're getting an inside bar, and a lot of times these inside bars, here's one here. Look at this. You see, you get the inside bar, you get a pierce below, and then you get a rip back up. So I'm at this point expecting something similar. Right, it's the same as Bitcoin. Everything's kind of in this same mode at the moment. That doesn't fit in there very well. I need to make a bigger candle, but the same as this down here. Let's just look at this. So you can see the drop. You form the red candle. There's a bounce into the end of the month, and then you get the next month. You get a drop, a pierce below, and then you get the push back up. So you know, I'm kind of expecting a bit of a bounce into the end of the month probably. What date is it today? 7 days left, 21st. Options expiration. When was that? It's around now, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't think right now. But options expiration is around now, and sometimes you can get a whipsaw and maybe get a bounce from here. So there's a bit of a similar pattern here in a way. You know, you get the long wick down and you get another candle right here. The next month opens up and pushes higher again. So, you know, I'm expecting a bounce next month. I expect a wick down and a pop back up. But we need to see, you know, if this is a real top. Maybe that'll not happen and we continue to roll. But at this point in time, I am expecting something like this for a bounce back up to potentially retest the highs. At least move back up and create it could be a higher low before rolling down again. Maybe this will be a head and shoulders, for example, and you can see a shoulder, head, bounce back up, create a shoulder before going lower or something, you know. So I do expect that bounce back up at this point, but we need to see how it goes. I mean, if the war breaks out, who knows? I mean, I don't think the war is going to break out, but yeah, you just never know. So this is the same here on the Nasdaq. Very, very same. There's 7 days left. There's a week left. So, you know, if we get a small bounce this week or whatever, I still think that this is, at this point, the most likely setup at this point in time. And Bitcoin is the same. We can just have a look at Bitcoin here. Very, very similar. You're getting this inside bar. You get the drop of 4 candles. Well, 3 and the fourth, but to me it looks like that this is trying to put in, well, a potential bottom for a bounce. These can fail. I'm not overly confident on it yet. We need to be reactive on a new month because these inside bars can fail and they can drop, right? They can continue down. So I should have said that on the Nasdaq when I was looking at it. If the market is bearish, if the war kicks off or whatever, you know, these can be continuations to the downside, but we need to be reactive. If we get the stop hunt below the inside bar and pierce back up, well, we need to be getting long on these for a bounce. You know, there definitely is the possibility we could just get short to see if it can break down at the start of a new month. But I don't see too much movement at this point. I think the last week will be a bit choppy. And then we need to trade that new month.